All right, I'm going to go over how to set up your navigation menu for your theme and how to create drop downs and even more. So if you look at the live preview, there's actually three menus that are set up. The first one is right here. That's one menu. Then this submit video button is actually a second menu. And the last menu on the site is down here in the footer. And you can, hide these or show them. You can turn them on or off as needed. I just wanted to kind of show you visually before we go in there. So how to edit these is pretty easy. Just go to your dashboard, and all this is controlled under appearance and menus. And I'm going to actually visit the site in another tab so we can kind of tab back and forth. So if you've imported the demo data, you'll already have those three menus already set up. But I'm going to actually delete those just for this example, so I can show you how to set these up from scratch. So I'm removing all these, and then I'm going to click Save. So now when we visit the site, those will all be blank in there. So again, let's start off. We can you can either click Create New Menu to start your first one. So let's do that top left navigation. And I'm going to call that top left main navigation. Create the menu. And then let's go ahead and just add some pages to it just for example. So you can just select them and add a menu, and then click Save. And if you refresh your site, there won't be anything there yet. We have to tell the theme, where we want this menu to display. And to do that is under Manage Locations. And the pretty self-explanatory. The main one is going to be Primary Menu. So that's what I'm going to select for the menu we just created. If I save that, now I can refresh the page, and you'll see those menu items up here in the top section. It's pretty cool and pretty simple to set that up. Now let's go ahead and create a menu that'll go up here in the top right, and then one in the footer as well. And to do that, we're going to click Create New Menu, and then let's just call this Submit Video Menu just for this example. We're going to create that menu, and here we can just we'll look for that Submit Video page that's from the import, and we'll use that one. So we'll find that, we'll add it to the menu, and then let's create another one, and we'll call this one Footer Navigation. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll just add a couple quick pages to it, just for example's sake. Let's go ahead and save that menu. And then again, under Manage Locations, this is where we're going to tell the theme which menu to use. So the primary right is going to be Submit Video in this example, and then footer is Footer Navigation. So I'm going to save that, and then you'll see that's how those sections show up. And of course, if you don't want that menu up there, you don't want this footer one, just go to Manage Locations and you can just remove it if you didn't want it to display. Of course, if you have imported the demo data, you're going to have all this set up for you, and you can just start editing the menus. I just wanted to cover it from scratch so you can see how this functions. So the first thing I want to go over is the Submit Video one. I'm going to show you how to add the icon, and you can add icons to any of the menus. From here on out, all these work just the same, or have the same options. So under Submit Video, if you click this drop-down arrow, you'll notice there's this menu icon field and a link to this icon list. So if you click on that and you scroll down, you can use any of these icons in your navigation menu area. So for instance, let's say you wanted this bell. You just type in bell under that field. So bell, and then save. And then if we refresh our site, you'll see we have a bell there. So again, you can use any of these icons. You can just pick it, archive, etc. And that is linked right next to the icon field right there. You just click on that link. So that's going to cover the icons. Now I'm going to go over a couple other options that you see in the live preview. So let's go ahead and select that menu and start editing in it. And you can drag and drop to reorder items, pretty simple. You can remove items by clicking that arrow and then clicking remove. Real simple. And so let's go ahead and add a couple more pages so that we can move stuff around. So in the live preview, we actually have this little vertical line that divides a couple of the icons. And if you want, let's save this menu and I'll go over that. So let's say we wanted to add a divider between episodes and sample page. What you would need to do is first go to screen options and turn on CSS classes. And this is just an additional field. Then what you're going to do is go to sample page and under CSS classes, just type the word divider in. And if you save it, it'll throw in that divider. So again, it's under screen options, CSS classes. If you turn it on once, it'll always be on. And then you just add the class of divider. Then the other things I wanted to go over were how to create drop-down menus. So let's go and actually remove that divider for now. Let's create a drop-down under contact. And to do that, it's really simple. You just grab the page you want in the drop-down. And if you move it to the right, it'll automatically indent. You can see it kind of snaps in place. So if we save that menu and refresh it, you'll see the episode, sample, and default are now in a drop-down. So it's very simple to create drop-downs. And then if you want to remove the drop-down, just drag the items back. Now let's say we want to create a mega menu, and let's just put it under this last one, default 4. To do that, just click the down arrow and select enable mega menu. And in this example, let's go and create 3 columns. And I'm going to go to custom links, and under URL, if you just type in this #, it will make it, it'll remove the link. So let's do that, and we'll do 3 headings since we had 3 columns. So again, 2 and then 3, and this will all make sense once this example is done. So we're going to start by creating a drop-down under that mega menu that we wanted to create. And if we save the menu and refresh the page, you can see how this is going to work out. So under default 4, we've got our 3 headings. And then if you want links underneath that, just one more drop-down level underneath that. So I'm just going to add 2 of them per drop-down. So you can see how this works. So now we have 2 under each heading, and if we save the menu and refresh, you'll see that we have our mega menu set up. And so that's going to cover, how to add icons, drop downs, removing items, etc. for your theme.